Good evening. Welcome to another interesting episode of Titans and Trailblazers. Today we'll be discussing with my friends again issues around artificial intelligence, technology, and business development in Africa. So please, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more of Titans and Trailblazers.
Whether you're a wholesaler, retailer, or consumer, MNC Logistics and Trading is your trusted partner in minerals and food commodities trading. Experience the difference with MNC Logistics and Trading for your commodities trading. We operate a well-equipped laboratory that smelts and assays gold to ensure transparent, credible, and reliable minerals transactions. Our general food commodity market deals with imports and exports of food products such as rice, sugar, and grains. We pride ourselves on delivering products that meet the highest standards of quality and taste. With our expertise in international trading and logistics, we bridge customers far and wide. Locate us at number 4 Neosai Interfo Avenue, East Legon, Accra. Call us on 030-299-8246 or visit our website www.mnclogisticsandtrading.com. MNC Logistics and Trading, hub of confidence.
MNC Group is a leading investment holding company with expertise in minerals and food commodity trading, precious minerals refinery, real estate development, and logistics and energy. With individually registered companies, our headquarters is located in Accra, Ghana, with operational offices in Dubai, UAE, Hong Kong, and Guangzhou in China, Johannesburg in South Africa, Virginia in the USA, and Milan, Italy. We connect business markets and drive growth. Trust us to maximize value in every deal. Call us on 0302-551-917 or 0302-551-918 or send us an email mncgroup@mncgroupgh.com. MNC Group, totally reliant.
Welcome back to Titans and Trailblazers, and today I want to talk about AI and AI marketing. About 7-8 months ago, we published a new book on social media marketing, and I believe I've done a monologue on that, if I'm not mistaken, but you should check out the book. Go to Amazon, buy a copy to change your life in terms of how to intelligently use social media platforms to boost your marketing outputs, build better customer connections, and ultimately do better with marketing as a value delivery mechanism within your organization. But that's at the level of social media marketing. Today, I want to talk about ways you can use AI to improve your marketing practice. AI is artificial intelligence. If you are alive today, you certainly had AI in the last 1, 2, 3, 4 years. It's a very common term now for both business and technology professionals alike. So what is AI? AI is the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are designed to think, learn, and act like humans. So AI enables machines to perform tasks such as problem solving, language understanding, image recognition, and decision making faster, and more accurately than humans. So some of the more common AI tools that I'm sure you use because you're watching me are tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, DeepSeek. You have tools like Opus Clip for creating reels. You have other Adobe tools for making movies. You have, AI is now so profuse. If you're not using one AI tool or the other, then I'm wondering how you're conducting your business activities or indeed executing your marketing practices. So when we talk about AI marketing, it refers to the use of AI technologies to make automated decisions based on data collection, data analysis, and additional observations of audience or economic trends that can impact marketing efforts. So AI helps marketers to design more personalized, efficient, and results-driven campaigns with minimal manual effort. So let me share a few ways AI can improve marketing practice in Africa, irrespective of the business domains in which you operate. Number one, AI helps with precision customer segmentation and personalization. So when you deploy the right AI tools, you can identify micro segments within whatever population you are working in whichever country in Africa you are domiciled in. And you can deliver tailored content to suit the unique needs and preferences of those micro segments. It helps you to take a more granular approach to the way you deliver your marketing and your communication activities. Number two, when you deploy AI, you achieve what we call conversational marketing through the use of chatbots. So AI-powered chatbots can handle inquiries in real time across different languages, different dialects, increasing accessibility and improving customer service 24/7. So the intelligent use of chatbots can take your customer experience delivery to the next level. Number three, when you deploy AI in your marketing solutions, you have the benefit of using predictive analytics for smarter decision making, because AI can forecast trends, can forecast consumer behavior, and it can help you, the marketer, anticipate market shifts, seasonal demand, and buying patterns. This is so crucial because if you can do this, it gives you a conspicuous edge over your competition. Number four, you can have automated content generation through the use of appropriate AI tools. AI tools can generate blog posts for you. They can generate, look, if you take your phone right now and you go to ChatGPT, you can create 20 posters for you. Just tell them, give me a poster for Professor Hinson's Titans and Trailblazers show. Make sure his head is bald, he looks very scholarly, and he looks young at the same time. You see, it will give you different poster options. Feed it with an image of Professor Hinson, it gives you even more tailored poster options. So, automated content generation is one key benefit of using AI tools. Blog posts, posters, captions, product descriptions, email campaigns, saving you time and ensuring consistent messaging. Number five, AI tools can help you to achieve what we call real-time social listening, because AI can monitor social platforms for mentions, sentiments, and emerging trends, enabling brands to respond quickly and stay relevant. Then what about voice search optimization? AI tools can help you through voice assistants to grow in popularity, especially in mobile-first African markets. AI helps brands optimize for voice-based queries and local language usage. AI algorithms can also help you to adjust prices based on demand, competition, and consumer behavior, maximizing profits and profitability. So what that means is that AI can help you to achieve more dynamic pricing strategies. AI can also automate the purchase of digital ads, ensuring the right message reaches the right person at the right time, improving efficiency and reducing cost. AI also helps in customer relationship management because you can improve your customer retention through AI-powered CRM systems. So AI-driven customer relationship management tools can help you to predict churn. Before the customer runs away, I'll tell you, hey, the customer is about to go, move, otherwise the customer will leave. So when you use AI-powered CRM tools, it can help you to predict churn, suggest retention strategies, and personalize loyalty campaigns. In the last 20 plus years I've been teaching service marketing, I've told them that there's something called the leaky bucket theory. And the thesis is that every service entity is like a bucket. And it's a bucket with a small hole at the bottom. Now, the challenge for astute service marketers is that the rate at which you pour profitable customers in from the top of the bucket should far exceed the rate at which you lose customers from the bottom of the bucket. So every bucket will leak. Your challenge is that you must keep the hole smaller and smaller and smaller till it becomes almost insignificant. So if the rate at which you lose customers becomes smaller and smaller and almost infinitesimal compared to the rate at which you are pouring in volumes of profitable customers from the top, then you are in good business. My promise to you is that if you use AI-powered CRM tools, in 2025, you can do this much better than when I started teaching service marketing in 2003, 22 years ago. So by all means, use AI. You become a more powerful marketer, you make more money, have more revenue, achieve more profitability. Then you can come back and thank Professor Hinson. If you are not sure about what to do, call me as well. I can do advisory work for you, and together we can build better marketing systems for a better Africa. Thank you for listening. I'll be back.
Finding the ideal property shouldn't be a daunting task. With MNC Properties, property sales, rentals, and management is a walk in the park. We believe everyone deserves a place to call home. That's why we specialize in providing affordable housing options under our flagship project, Fresh Property Joy, specifically designed for low and medium income earners. Our range of customizable homes includes 2 to 3 bedroom standard and executive options, all meticulously crafted using innovative interlocking brick technology. We offer flexible payment options tailored to your individual needs, plus litigation-free lands in vibrant and upscale communities that presents the perfect opportunity to build your dream home. We are committed to making affordable housing a reality. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or invest, we've got you covered. Our service team is ready to assist you on 0302 551 917. MNC Properties, choice of class.
Welcome back to Titans and Trailblazers. And today I have 2 friends in the studio. And because they're my friends, I'm going to start on a certain idiosyncratic approach. I'm going to go to Kafui first and ask him how he felt when he launched the AMZ conference happening in August and the emotion that ran through his body. Then I'm going to go to Cynthia and ask her how she felt when she was announced as CIMG marketing woman, something. She'll tell her own story. So Kafui, tell us who you are, tell us where you were born, tell us where you went to school, tell us why you are heading these computer professionals, and tell us how you felt when you launched the AMC Tycoon Conference for August 2022, August 2025.
Right. Thank you very much, Prof. My name is Kafui Amanfu. My first name is Richard.
Yes, sir.
I hardly use Richard. I don't know why.
Okay.
Preferably Kafui Amanfu. Yes, I'm the Executive Director of the Institute of ICT Professionals, Ghana. It's a professional body that is mobilizing professionals under the ecosystem to have a common voice and to affect policy in the ICT ecosystem. So I sit here representing a figure that connects ICT ecosystems across the continent, representing Ghana.
So where did you go to school? Where were you born? Where did you pass before you got here as executive director?
Okay, so it's a beautiful journey. I'm an Ewe. I come from the Volta region in a small village called Chibu. Chibu is after Peki,
okay,
on the Have Road. Yes, I was born in Mamprobi, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I was born in Mamprobi.
Nice.
And we lived in Dansuman for a while and then moved to Achimota.
Okay.
where my grandfather had a home.
Okay.
So my grandfather was one of the first settlers in Achimota.
Oh, really?
So yes, we lived in Achimota all my life till I transitioned to move out of my parents' home.
Oh, really?
Because I felt, as a boy, as a man, I needed to create my own space.
I hear you.
Yeah. So I moved out very early. I schooled in private communities in Achimota and Mile 7. I schooled in African Child in my primary days, yes, and went on to St. John's School in Second D.
No, but why would you go to St. John if you lived in Achimota? Why? You didn't like our school? I think, or because you lived there your whole life.
So actually, I was supposed to be in St. Augustine's.
Oh, okay.
And my sister happened to be in Fijai.
Okay, in Takrade.
In Takrade.
Okay.
So she had a very fluid relationship with the headmaster then, who also had a very fluid relationship with the then headmaster of St. John's School.
Oh, okay.
So my sister was like, no way, you got to be in Takrade.
Okay.
So
that's how you dragged.
Yeah. So I'm an old saint.
To the old
yes,
city.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So I lived in Takrade for about 4 to 5 years. Then I wanted to be a military man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, back in school, I had the opportunity to be in the...
Were you the cadet?
Cadet.
Come on.
Naval cadet. So St. John's, we had a naval cadet.
Okay.
Solid one. Solid, competitive one.
Okay.
And I wanted to go into the army.
Wow.
My mother said, no way.
Oh.
You need to go to university first.
Okay.
But, so after secondary school, I had the opportunity to go on sea trips, one or two, and I had a very good exposure in the naval system.
Okay.
Because,
really?
Yes, so we had a very
high quality.
High quality. Wow. And you had the opportunity to just jump into the Navy right after secondary school. But then my mother was like, no, you need to go to university. It was a back and forth, and I had to succumb to my mother's push. And along the line, I realized I had a thing for technology, actually. So growing up, I used to fix things. My kids call me the fixer anyway.
That's right.
Yeah, I fix everything.
Okay.
I fix everything, including if I get the opportunity, I'll fix a human being anyway.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I then developed the love for fixing radio systems.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll dismantle my father's little radio in the corner, unknown to him, and then I'll fix it back. I'll do a lot of things, television here and there. And I realized I had a flair. Yeah, so after secondary school, I said I wanted to enroll in a technology school, but my mother was like, no. Those days, it was difficult for you to just jump into tech, because those were the days of Yahoo. So, yeah, your mom will whip you into action and say, hey, no way. I said, go to school. But I stole my way out of home to enroll in A+ computer hardware.
Okay.
In a school in Osu.
Okay.
So I did computer hardware, bits and bits. And I told my mom about it. I got some few reprimands and all that, but she had to understand. And then that was before university. And I jumped into university. I wanted to go do publishing studies in tech.
Okay.
But I went to Legon.
Okay.
And I had information studies.
Okay.
So in information studies.
Professor Perpetua Dazi.
Exactly.
Yeah, Auntie P.
Yes. And the head of department then was, I think, Dr. Eric Ejay, if I remember clearly.
Okay.
Yeah. I went through University of Ghana, and with my...
Did Prof. Alemna teach you? The famous... Or you had retired at the time?
He had retired then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did information studies and sociology.
Okay.
But I carried information studies as my major.
Indeed.
Yeah. And I did a beautiful thesis in information integration and then linking it up with ICT.
Okay.
Back then, it was very difficult for me to convince my head of department why I needed to do that. They thought it was too big for me to do. But I said, well, I understand it. I can do it. They convinced me to change the topic, but I insisted. And I did a fine thesis on that, and I carried it on to my
your mother
master's.
said don't go, you went to A+ computer.
Yeah.
Your department said don't do the topic, then you so did it. Mr. Fixer, you continue.
I was defined in a very beautiful way.
I can see that, yes.
That takes me to a conversation back in the primary where, during exams, everybody's learning lesson notes, and I'll be reading my Hardy Boys storybook.
Hey!
Yeah. So I
And
was
Nancy
a beautiful,
Drew.
defined, and Nancy Drew, exactly. You know, Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. Yeah, so I had a lot of collections of those.
I see.
Yeah. So in the university, I did quite well. I was fine at it. I remember one of our MIS lessons. I was doing very beautifully well. I wrote my first code on a paper.
Okay.
You know, those days you didn't have the chance to explore computer.
Okay.
So our codes were just writing our codes on papers.
Correct.
COBOL and all those programming languages. And I was doing fine. My colleagues were like, but you ain't got my friend.
Wow.
That was the basics I took from my A+.
The A+ school you
know,
went
and
to.
a few of networking bits and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
So I did very well in MIS program. I remember I took some free elective programs in your course, actually.
Yes.
Back then when you were in
Consumer
the
behavior or something like
yeah.
that. Yes.
Because I was so attached to marketing because my sister took, I think she had either first degree or second degree in marketing.
Okay.
So that drew me to marketing from the basics, and I had to combine that. And I was really enjoying the fluidity between marketing and technology.
Okay.
So after my first degree, actually I started internships from my first year.
Yeah.
So first year, so my mother played a very good role in my career path.
Correct.
Although she was trying to
Steer you into her own direction.
you know.
Okay.
When I got to university, I realized that there was something I needed to do for myself, and that was to learn out of the ordinary. So one, I took marketing courses as free elective. I did some African studies program. I did theater arts.
Oh, okay.
I was doing a lot of things because as a fixer, you need to fix everything. You
I know.
So I took my first internship with an architectural firm,
Okay.
Atelier F&F, around
yeah.
Newtown.
Yeah, I think I've heard the name.
And I learned a lot about blueprints.
Indeed.
You know, go to print this blueprint, go here, do this, how plans are being drawn, how sketches are conceptualized and all that. I didn't know I was learning anyway, so I took that path. I took a few internships also in the banking space. Then my sister again was like, I know somebody at Internet Ghana. I want you to go have internship there. So she called this man, Eric Annan, and then I went to Internet Ghana at Adabraka, owned by Leslie Tamaklo. Yeah. Then I started my internship. I had 2 times internship there. And then I did my national service also there. And in Internet Ghana, one fine gentleman, Timothy Ashon, said, Charlie, in a Yawa marketing beer, you have a sales. He called it something. He said, technology marketing or sales technology, something. He noticed that although I didn't believe I could sell, and I still don't know if I can sell anyway, but he saw something in me and said, go join the marketing department and do technology sales or something. So I had the opportunity to work with the freight forwarders at Aviance, where we give them connectivity, last mile solutions to connect to GCNet to do their freight forwarding and whatever business they do. And I got on board, I think, about 12 to 20 companies from Takrady, and then other 15 from Tema, and a few more at Airport Aviance.
Correct.
So I was always driving to Tema. And for the Takrady onboarding, just by phone call and emails and all that, I was just launching them on. And then there was a branch of Internet Ghana at Takrady. So I just do the conversation and then link them up to continue the last mile solution because I couldn't drive to Takrady then. I only have the opportunity to drive to Tema. And talking about driving, I learned how to drive through my late favorite cousin, Auntie Sena, who she used to send me almost every time. She was a caterer. She passed in 2020, her soul rest in peace. She taught me a lot, and I used to steal my opportunity to learn to drive. So I think on her wedding day, I had to transport some items to the wedding location.
Okay.
And that was my first day. I moved the car from home.
Okay.
So that was when I started learning how to drive, and that gave me the opportunity to also drive in Internet Ghana.
Okay.
So I was doing the Tema motorway almost every day.
So from Internet Ghana, where did you go?
From from Internet Ghana, that gave me the launching pad to Ericsson.
Okay.
So after my national service, I stayed at home for a while because Internet Ghana was having a little bit of issues here and there. And I stayed home and I was helping others individually fix their computer systems, give them some consultation and advice here and there, as little as I was. And a friend said, I know somebody, this friend is an immigration man. He met one Lebanese who said, oh, he is into telecom, so if he could pass on his little brother. And then he gave me the contact. I met Armand. Armand Iwaz, yes, he's a Lebanese. The office, they were operating from West Airport.
Okay.
So they were more of a leased consulting organization working for Ericsson.
Okay.
Back then, they called them ASPs, accepted service providers.
Okay.
So Ericsson is a platform owner for telecoms.
Okay.
So basically, they launch the platform and then sell it off to the telcos to work with. So just like we have Huawei. So Ericsson is a competitor to Huawei. So I got opportunity to work with Armand. I learned a lot. It was just like another internship program for me. And I was volunteering without pay for a long time till one day he said, Rich, you earned this. My first $100 envelope came to me. I was like, wow, I was excited. Yeah. Then I had the opportunity to travel length and breadth of the country. We go to locations to fix cell sites, you know. So basically what his company was doing was to set up cell sites for MTN through Ericsson. Okay. So those were the days of the 2G and the 3G. So a lot of learning through hard times, you know, working without pay. I learned to achieve a lot.
Where did you
go?
So
from Armand, then I entered Ericsson proper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the main organization now?
Yes, I entered Ericsson proper.
How many years did you do there?
I was there for 7 years.
From Ericsson, where did you transition to?
From Ericsson, in fact, I just left Ericsson and I decided to join the Institute of ICT Professionals Ghana.
Okay. So on the issue of his joining the Institute of ICT Professionals Ghana, where I serve on the board with him, we'll take a short break and then we'll be back with Titans and Trailblazers. Please stay tuned.
Finding the ideal property shouldn't be a daunting task. With MNC Properties, property sales, rentals, and management is a walk in the park. We believe everyone deserves a place to call home. That's why we specialize in providing affordable housing options under our flagship project, Fresh Property Joy, specifically designed for low and medium income earners. Our range of customizable homes includes 2 to 3 bedroom standard and executive options, all meticulously crafted using innovative interlocking brick technology. We offer flexible payment options tailored to your individual needs, plus litigation-free lands in vibrant and upscale communities that presents the perfect opportunity to build your dream home. We are committed to making affordable housing a reality. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or invest, we've got you covered. Our service team is ready to assist you on 0302 551 917. MNC Properties, choice of class.
Welcome back. We left on Ericsson. That was the outbound flight. Now we are coming home to CIMG Crowns and Awards. Let me introduce my other guest, Cynthia. Cynthia, you are CIMG. What are you? Practitioner of the Woman of the Year, Dancer of the Year?
No, I was
That was a very big post. What did you get?
So I was the CIMG Marketing Practitioner of the Year
Wow.
for 2021.
2021.
Yes.
But you came from PR and something. You're not a
Yes.
core marketing person.
That is
How
true.
did that miracle occur, madam?
That is true.
Yes.
So my background is strongly in communications. I entered marketing by way of work experience. And so as someone who has had an agency background, I've worked at many agencies, I had to learn, pretty much learn on the job how to be a marketer and what the various elements of marketing and brand were. And by virtue of that experience I got on the job, I was able to effectively work as a group head of marketing and corporate affairs at Hollard, Ghana, executing some pretty wonderful campaigns and doing a lot of work that cuts across both communications and marketing. As a communications first person, it's quite exciting to be given to have been given, yes, to have been given a marketing award, considering that there's always a little bit of a rivalry between communications professionals and marketers. So yes, I hold that with a lot of pride.
Okay.
But yes, I was very excited to represent CIMG last year at the AMC conference. I did a presentation, and I'm very excited.
What did you present on in Mombasa?
So I actually presented on just changing your mindset, really, and it was through the lens of a case study of how we did things at Hollard. And in terms of changing your mindset as marketers, understanding that we can use our challenges to get things done. So not allowing our challenges to limit us. Because at Hollard, I've had to work with, be more creative with my executions, with working within constrained budgets, constrained circumstances, and whatnot. So the actual presentation title was Beautiful Constraints. It was based on a book, actually, called Beautiful Constraints, that I used that concept that had been introduced to me by my international CMO, actually, who had said that, sometimes you have to look at things differently and then try to maximize. So for instance, if you don't have the budget to run a big ticket, big bang brand campaign, what do? You find more creative ways of getting your message out without using the traditional methods. So that was my experience at AMC. It was really remarkable meeting with other like-minded professionals in the industry and learning from them as well.
Indeed. So as it turns out, tech, AI, all those tools and platforms are dynamizing the way marketing is delivered at every level, strategy, ops, tactical. So, for instance, when you use chatbots, you can achieve what we call conversational marketing because you can handle inquiries in real time, you can process requests, and you can increase accessibility.
Yeah.
I think you people have some chatbot you were giving names to.
Yes.
Tell us about that your chatbot.
So I'll use the example of our, we had a chatbot that sells insurance, motor insurance and home insurance. And we named it Araba Hollard.
Araba Hollard.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was actually the foundation for a boom in chatbots in Ghana because we figured out that if we were going to get our customers to use WhatsApp to message us, we were trying to find different ways of selling insurance without focusing on brick and mortar and our agents. So this was one of the means.
Correct.
So we had found a vendor who was working with us to get the chatbot done. But we wanted to market it. And, we didn't want it to just be boring and say, text us on WhatsApp. So we wanted to create a whole persona that will also be reflected in the experience in the chatbot.
Correct.
So everything we did, even the language that was used, so when you text the chatbot, the type of language, the emojis it will use, everything is localized and very approachable and friendly, in line with the brand's personality. So that chatbot, through that chatbot, I personally also learned a lot of I got a lot of experience working with IT because we had to work with, this vendor that taught us how to like understand the concept of, AI in terms of what should we be thinking in this case. And we also brought to the conversation, how do we expect our customers to engage with this product? What are we doing right? What are the key things? So that was a very great experience for me in terms of learning how to work with IT in order to execute a project. And, it's been brilliant seeing how our chatbot, after everything was done in the back end, was received in the front end, because when we went live with it, people were quite excited about it. It was the first virtual insurer, as we called it.
Indeed.
And it has stuck with people and become a marketing concept.
Indeed.
Humanizing technology.
Absolutely.
Basically.
Humanizing technology.
Yes.
Richard.
Yeah.
So, Madam Cynthia is humanizing technology. Broadly speaking, how is tech changing marketing? Broadly speaking.
A lot of ways. Today, we sit here and we are able to
broadcast this all over the world.
Exactly.
You can just come on YouTube and watch from El Salvador, for instance. Everything has changed.
This morning, a friend was just telling me she bought something and she didn't get what she wanted.
Okay.
But then, she was able to transact online. That's how beautiful marketing is going through technology, or technology going through marketing.
No, but before you continue, I also have a problem with you people and your technology issues. So I called a very famous fast food vendor in Ghana 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So why did I call them? Because when you go online, the typical direction, call, whatever, that's a standard feature. So I call some 027 number. Then some guy comes on. So if you want the food, send the money to my boss's number. I say, but don't you have a corporate phone number? No. I say, no problem. So I send the money to the boss's number by mobile money. Then boss now calls me. Boss now goes, but you have to come here, go here. I'm sending you a code voucher to the moon, to the lake, the lagoons. I say, hey, boss, do you have my money or not? I have your money. I say, I want the food though. So no. You have to come here to the voucher, to the code, to the food. I say, hey, boss. From this show, I'm going to collect my body. And the point I'm making is that tech is a blessing if it's well managed.
Yeah. So, Prof,
but when tech frustrates you, you can beat somebody. What are your thoughts?
I think there's a failure on that part, on whoever is handling the marketing or sales aspect. Because as for technology, it's a straightforward thing.
Absolutely.
You make your payment, you get your delivery.
That's it.
So the person attending to the call must understand how to relate, how to communicate that technology payment solution
and
or
simplify
service.
the process for me.
It. Okay, you've made your payment. All right, your delivery will be in the next 10, 20 minutes.
That's all.
That's all.
Simple.
Voila. But here's the case, the person doesn't understand that, okay, the payment has been done. Let me just go to the kitchen, show them the payment, get your request sorted, and then dispatch it to you.
No, they don't get it all.
So there's a gap there. So this gap is a very big problem in Ghana and maybe I think on the continent, where we are not really putting the dots together properly. We think that, okay, I've set up my business. If you want my food, come for it. I have my Momo number. If you want to pay, pay. But then they are forgetting that this too must then be connected.
Absolutely.
Connecting it, you must find somebody sitting in there to do the mediation.
Correct.
But a lot of times you realize that it is absent. There's nobody in there to do the mediation.
Absolutely.
And that is why, if you look at some organizations, they are really doing very well, not because they have the technology, but it's because they have the right people sitting between the marketing and technology, putting the dots together.
Absolutely.
It's very simple.
Absolutely.
It's very simple.
Absolutely.
Now, this brings to bear why we have issues around the cyber fraud whatsoever. Example, somebody needs to initiate money. Or, let me not even go there. I'll take it from this point. You're in your home. You don't lock your door, and you're sleeping. Are you expecting 100% security? No.
No.
In the first place. we can translate the same thing here where your mobile phone, you give your PIN to somebody to go withdraw money for you. You have opened your doors for next intrusion.
Correct. Yeah.
You can't trust anybody.
Correct.
You understand? Also, why do you indulge or engage strangers? For me, I don't see why people would want to indulge or engage strangers on a conversation. Mm-hmm. You are opening doors. You're making yourself more susceptible, if there's a right word. Yes, for attack. Because this is a point where the person sitting on the other end is more sophisticated in terms of thinking, in terms of using the tools to outweigh you or to get through to you. Now, engaging somebody on a phone could be via messaging or on a phone call. If on a phone call, 10 minutes alone is enough for the person to eat into your brain.
Nowadays, I hear there are AI tools that are simulating people's voices. Mm-hmm. So they can call you and dribble you.
Yes.
You think you are talking to somebody, and it's a simulated voice.
That's
they
the
tried
dark,
some Secretary of
web.
State or something. It was on CNN a few days ago that some deep fake person was trying to contact diplomats using the voice of this. I was like, wow, that's audacious.
Yeah.
That's
how technology has evolved. Wow. To the extent that you need to be very attentive, very cautious.
Very much.
Very cautious.
Very much.
So just as marketing is being more drawn to human, technology is more human today. Very human, such that you also need to rethink and to be positioned such that you will think for technology and with technology. You can't sit idle and expect things to work for you when we are in this era. No, you need to apply your thinking with technology. Again, I would ask, why would you want to indulge a stranger via messaging? Mm-hmm. Now, this is where people share all kinds of things on WhatsApp, carelessly links telling you, oh, you've won whatever bonanza, click and approve. Have you worked for it? The first thing is, are you expecting any money from someone? Do you have any business with somebody?
It doesn't make sense.
No, but because of greed.
People will click.
Now,
they'll click
technology,
away.
People sitting behind technology and thinking for technology are also thinking for humans. They know that, okay, this is how humans think. Can I tweak it this way or that way to your advantage or disadvantage? And you are also supposed, or you have the opportunity to also counter that thinking. But it's difficult. It's difficult unless we have such conversations to educate people.
Okay.
Only telling people that, hey, don't give your one-time password to others. It's not enough because technology is more human today.
Okay.
We need to indulge and engage.
I want the two of you to explain why everybody in Africa must come for our conference at Labadi in August. But before we get there, I'm going to do like, do you know what do you know? What do you know? Mm-hmm. Like I ask you a question. Yeah. Oh, Cynthia, it's a very easy what do you know. Don't worry. So I'm going to make a statement.
Yeah.
Then either of you can tell me whether you agree or disagree.
Right.
Number one, AI can improve marketing because AI can identify micro segments within Africa's diverse population and deliver tailored content to suit their unique needs and preferences. True or false?
True.
True or false? True. Okay. Number two, AI-powered chatbots can handle inquiries in real time across languages and dialects, increasing accessibility and improving customer service 24/7. True or false?
True.
True.
Okay, now you explain. Why is it true, Cynthia? Since you have Araba.
Yes. So I would say that it really comes back to that conversation about the back end and the conversation between the technology people and then, let's say, the communications and marketing people.
Correct.
Because they then put together a back end that identifies and segments and tailors the AI to suit these segments.
Okay.
So you have to be able to, it's like what you input is going to make a difference. So if the tech people only input what they have, you're going to lose out on the ability to, the usability of the AI.
Okay.
You know, so that's where communication...
And the more data the AI tool gets, the better it becomes accessible.
Exactly. So when there's more data...
Data-driven.
Yes. When there's more data, the tech people are able to sit with the comms people who then refine how the data is translated and ensure that when the data is translated and it comes out in a segmented way, it actually is able to resolve the issues that that particular segment has.
Okay.
So you have data, you have the comms people,
Okay.
you have the platform.
Okay.
But all needs to come together to work together.
Number 3, AI can forecast trends and consumer behavior, helping marketers anticipate market shifts, seasonal demand, and buying patterns. True or false?
Very true.
So, Richard, you explain that one. The predictive analytics for smarter decisions.
So, Prof, imagine I have a company that is into, say, weather forecasting. I'll be able to predict a lot of things and to help businesses to project. I remember I was project managing a funeral last year, and I easily predicted the right date for the funeral.
Wow.
Because I was able to just go on the weather map to see which date was feasible
Correct.
to have this
Correct.
event.
Correct.
Likewise, companies can make use of these features and learn more by
Okay.
these predictive tools.
Okay.
You can, for event managers, for instance, you can a lot of ways use these tools to project your events. Businesses can also, even if you're going to do these outdoor sales and all that,
Yeah.
right?
The activations.
The activations. You need to know what kind of weather pattern you're following.
Okay.
If it's going to rain today, I'm not sure activations will do well
Okay.
for you in your business. Then
Okay.
you're losing. You're just sending people out there in the rain. No. Who is going to listen to you in the rain? No.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So back to you, Madam Cynthia. Automated content generation. My ChatGPT can create 10 posts, right? You know that, right? Like it's okay. So we can create blog posts, captions, product descriptions, email campaigns, saving time and ensuring consistent messaging. That's correct.
Yes.
You agree?
I agree.
Next one to you, Mr. Richard. Real-time social listening. AI can monitor social platforms for mentions, sentiments, and emerging trends, enabling brands to respond quickly and stay relevant. Sentiment analysis, is it correct?
Very correct.
Really?
Absolutely. You know, yesterday my team was in Mampong School for the Deaf to have a sensitization workshop.
Correct.
We have introductory lessons for young ones in computer programming. So my team was in Mampong yesterday to do this event. And for me, I was just on social media pushing what we were doing out there on social media. And I got a contact through that, which was very easy. You know, previously, without social media, we couldn't have been doing these things and connecting to people across the continent and even beyond the continent. But a lot of times we've had connections and relationships through social media to push up our business, to push up our conversation. You know, in the space of digital transformation, you can't do without social media. You can't do without the online conversation. So yes, I mean, that point is clearly
Cynthia, are you
important.
aware that brands that don't do social listening, they can let negative comment fester on their social media platforms?
Oh, yes.
Destroy them, and you're like, who's awake? Meanwhile, if a rainstorm threw their billboard down, they'll know that the billboard is broken. They'll rush and go and fix it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like, I know
It
people
is.
just sleep on social. How is that even
I
a
think
thing?
that it's almost like they are left behind and they don't realize that they've been left behind.
Wow.
Frankly speaking. So if you're a brand and at this point in time, you don't know that you have to do social listening and respond accurately and on time, you know, then I don't know what you're doing. Then you're not being very serious about your brand. And ultimately, they will fall by the wayside because
It has a
no
negative impact.
self-respecting business, corporate, public institution will not be listening and monitoring now. Because now, in fact, the online conversation has overtaken us. You know,
That's
this
where the
is a-
action is.
Yeah.
That's
That's
where
what
all
the
the
action is. It's overtaking
This
anything.
one-way TV, nobody's minding.
No.
Social
Nobody is.
media.
So if you're not listening, I think maybe they may be coasting, thinking that everything is fine.
Indeed.
But I feel sorry for them because it's just a matter of time and everything will crumble. Their business will crumble because under the weight of, you know, negativity that may be festering online just because they haven't listened and addressed it. I feel sorry for them.
This one is to both of you because it's my favorite subject, customer relationship management. We are arguing that You can improve your customer retention via AI-powered customer relationship management tools because you can predict churn. You can suggest retention strategies. You can personalize loyalty campaigns. And once people feel like you are in an individualized relationship with them, they respond to you.
Yeah.
Is this true or false?
It's very true, Prof. You know, if I had known about this years back, I'm sure I'll be a champion in maybe marketing.
Indeed.
Because I was using CRM back in Internet Ghana.
Okay.
Through my head of department, Mr. Afo.
Okay.
He introduced CRM, and everybody was like, what is this
What
crowd
is
that
this
this
one?
man is
Why is he
disturbing us
worrying
with?
us?
You know, you note your sales within, you note your contact list, everything, and you fall on it for your projections, you fall on it for your backfalls, everything. And I wasn't really getting it. That what is this CRM thing that this man is disturbing us with?
Yeah.
In fact, if I had known, I'm sure I would have been a champion.
I've been a champion by now.
But CRM is a very good tool. It helps in projections and a lot. You are able to put your cluster together very well and then coordinate your contact list and every. Prof.
It's a good tool.
It's a good tool. We should have learned all these.
And nowadays they are AI powered. It makes it even more potent.
AI powered. It makes it more potent. You know.
Yeah.
Truly, you can forecast beyond measure, as it were previously. Currently, if you have a very good CRM tool and you pay attention to it, I'm not sure you'd even need a specialized marketer to be with you. If you are a guru of
This
CRM,
is where I disagree, if I may come in here.
You can disagree, madam. Go ahead.
Because ultimately, in spite of the technology and AI and whatnot, the success of your application of AI and technology is
still human
strongly
leadership.
based
On human leadership.
human direction.
I agree.
And if you don't have the people who understand the nuances of, behavior, customer behavior in the room, you're going to end up having a product that will fail, and you ask yourself, why did it fail, considering we've ticked all the boxes?
Yeah. So again, that's where the connection comes. You need
Exactly.
somebody in the middle to connect
Absolutely.
the dots. Yeah.
And
You
even
being
with
the
AI.
Since you guys all want to connect, making movement, please, I want you to connect our listeners and our viewers to the conference in August. I want 2 compelling reasons from the AMC side regarding why this conference is a must attend. And I want 2 compelling reasons from the Tycoon side why, if you miss this conference, it's to your own peril. So let's start with Cynthia and then we'll come to you, Richard.
Okay.
Why should everyone come?
First one for me would be exposure. And exposure in the sense that you spend time hobnobbing other people like yourself. You get exposed to different perspectives, to different people. It's a different experience from your typical marketing conference.
Correct.
Because these are doers who
Correct.
are actually coming.
Absolutely.
So there's that exposure that you get. Then the second one is insights.
Correct.
Who wouldn't want, any self-respecting marketing comms person knows that insights are integral to execution.
It's everything.
So if you have insights from people who are actually executing successfully and
You
maybe
better come
not
listen.
even failing,
You better come listen.
share.
You better come listen.
I don't see, that for me is even the best reason why you should come.
I agree.
Because it's direct to you.
Absolutely.
You can ask questions.
Absolutely.
You can engage with them.
Absolutely.
So I think 2 great questions.
Cynthia says exposure and high networking capacity, and 2, you get to learn how to be better. So when you go back, the high salaries you have collected with the official car, they'll see why they are paying. Richard, we'll close with you. They say my time is up. So 2 compelling reasons. Number 1.
Perfectly the same. You'd have the experience of cutting-edge insights.
Indeed.
This is a conference between marketers and technology
Correct.
gurus, and you can't resist hearing thought leaders speak, like Professor Fred McBaganluri,
Correct.
Provost and President of Academic City University.
Great guy.
He's a great guy. You need to listen to such people. And you get the opportunity to network with over 53 connecting countries on the continent.
Indeed. That is
Just
it.
come and experience.
So they must come.
Come and experience.
Who should they call?
In fact, if you would want to experience this, just get in touch with the Institute of ICT Professionals Ghana.
Yes.
You can call 0244-357-006.
Yes.
And then you're on.
Or CIMG, you call Kwabna Jekum
or call
on
Kwabna
0244-220-427.
Exactly.
And you will pick up.
You pick up. Or
then-
visit tyconafrica.org or africanmarketingconfederation.org for all the
And all the information is there.
Bibiadaho.
Please, Africa, listen to me. Me have gone for conferences like 2 million, but the AMZ one is very special. I sit in the academy and I sit in practice as well. So whatever you do, show up. Public sector, show up. Not for profit, show up. Private sector, show up. Because it's going to be a fiesta and they like to jam too. So if you like some music, you can come. They dance too.
Yeah.
So you dance kakra, then you do plenty insights. Like Cynthia said, the blessing will come. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye.
Titans and Trailblazers is brought to you by the MNC Group.